All right, just getting up. Looks like sundown, sunset time. Welcome back to Beagle Eye Visions, everybody. So I didn't do too many notes for this tall tale. Let me talk to you guys for a hot second here. I didn't do too many notes for this tall tale again because I really want to get this gold curse over with. But and if people paid attention and actually raised their children correctly, we wouldn't have slavery and we wouldn't have to talk about these things. I mean, there would be people out there talking about these things, but it wouldn't be it would be like a minority of people. I mean, there is a minority of people talking about truth, love, wisdom, and freedom, and how to put these things into action. But like I said, if people raise their children correctly, we wouldn't have to sail the high seas to get a sense of freedom, to get a taste of real freedom. But anyways, so I'll read the notes. I'll do what I usually do. I'll just wing it. I'll go off the top of my head of my knowledge of symbolism. But the whole point I want to make is a picture can tell 1,000 words, right? And just a symbol can too. And I highly recommend everybody go listen to Cubbyhole Podcast all the way through. They're only on episode 90. It's not even that bad. I mean, people binge watch. I know people who've watched Breaking Bad, like all 5, 6, 7 seasons of Breaking Bad 5 times over and over again. And they have no problem doing that, but when it comes to knowledge of truth and studying these symbols and studying the logos, right? Studying the logic or the word, people refuse it. Here's an amazing quote. People will do anything, no matter how absurd, to avoid facing their own souls. It's absolutely true statement. I believe that is Carl Jung. But let's get the thing. Let's get it going. So we got Art of the Trickster. This is the last time I'll be doing Art of the Trickster, hopefully. I'm not deleting this live stream like I did the last one. And I had I was using my notes, and, I was using my notes to talk about that during the first Wild Rose Tall Tale that I recorded, but somebody got offended and I had to delete it. And I had a lot of knowledge, and that was part of the frustration of why I kind of stopped doing the notes. Because people don't pay attention, If you guys do pay attention, nobody's putting it in the comments below, right? Like, I'll spend 2 days of research doing notes just to get 20 views, I was like, what's the point? So I think doing the book reviews is a much better way. But still, again, people don't pay attention. People don't share it. People don't talk about the elephant in the room every Thanksgiving. When the holidays do come up, it's just, oh, Stephen Curry's got a better arm than, sports. Nobody wants to talk about the truth. That's why we're all enslaved. They don't want to take the responsibility. But I'm going to try to avoid the doom and gloom today, even though I hear a storm over yonder, over there. Happy holidays, happy Thanksgiving, New Year's to everybody, whatever you celebrate. But that's part of the reason why I say stay tuned and stay gold. You can't get to the gold if you don't tune yourself, if you don't hone your knowledge and hone your abilities in, right? Spirituality is it's a spire ritual. It's a ritual getting to the point. But I already talked about that on the last episode. I got Con on in the background. for all these tall tales as usual. Shout out to ConCon. Also, shout out to Rare for giving us one of the best live streaming services, video games out there still to this day. I don't care what the haters or the complainers have to say about Sea of Thieves. Rare, give us more. There's a bunch of whiners, dude. There's nothing new under the sun. The sooner you realize that, the easier your life will be. There's nothing new under the sun. Actually like Salty. This being the 5th time I've done this Tall Tale, Salty has grown on me a lot. I enjoy Salty. Is that an Ashen Guardian? Yes. Happy Thanksgiving to Beagle Eye Visions. That's what I'm talking about. Give me some more doubloons. All right, so let's get these on the vessel here. Trying to avoid the pirate. He's gonna start talking to me. At least until I'm ready. So that's my whole take on the skelly captains, the skeleton captains. It's that their greed and their desire for destruction has overtaken their soul. So their soul basically left their body and is replaced with a fire, right? A fire in their chest. If you read the book, if you read the Sea of Thieves book, it talks about how Flameheart has a fire in his chest. But I would look at it, it's not the good. It's good to have a fire in your chest, fire in your belly, as they used to say, the old saying. He had a fire in his belly. That is good, but yeah, Captain Flameheart and his skelly captains just want to destroy. It's not even about loot to a certain point. Where are these ghosties at, dude? Flameheart's Flameheart's a pseudo Satanist. Shoot. He's just like, give me the gold, I want destruction. I guess he still does want the gold because you have to, for some of the Reaper's chests, you have to go to their island specifically just to be able to turn it in. Okay, we got that. So let's go speak to Salty. Let's see what Salty's got to say today.
Polly got a bargain. Polly got a bargain. Grade A traps for treasure in tombs. Squawk! Fully guaranteed. Squawk! What's the use? No one wants to buy from a talking parrot. Looks like it's back to the stale bird seed for me. Truth be told, no one's seen the trap maker in ages. I did find these notes she left behind, though. Seems to me she was put to work designing traps for old Briggsy herself. Looks like she left a trail to follow that leads all the way to Briggsy's stash. Maybe you can use them to track it down. Squawk, just watch your step. The trapmaker has a very particular sense of humor. Maybe come tell your old mate Salty if you find her, yeah? Not that it's partly his fault she was kidnapped or anything, you understand, but... Squawk! Squawk! Bye for now!
Not that it was his fault that she got kidnapped or anything. I like how he slipped that in there. Oh, correction. There's only 81 episodes on the Cubbyhole podcast, so that's easy. I mean, man, that is cake. Why aren't you guys listening to these amazing modern minds? You know, and since this is the art of the Trickster tall tale, I will give another quote from Brennan Daniels. He has an amazing song called Organized Crime. And one of his lyrics is, it's easier to trick somebody than it is to convince them that they've been tricked. Now sit and think about how true that statement is. Because most people don't want to take the responsibility of looking inward and doing the shadow work and saying the three most powerful words anybody could ever say, which is, I was wrong. You know, that requires responsibility, it requires heart, it requires care. I'm distracting myself. I put Cubbyhole podcast on, so I have something to listen to here. I'm also playing Raid Shadow Legends on the side over here, so I'm leveling up some skeletons. Make sure, or actually, so I apologize in advance if you see me stop and level up some skeletons. I'll let you guys know, but this is a pretty easy tall tale. I mean, all these tall tales get easy once by the time you get to the 5th time. Oh, let me pause Cubbyhole, and let me read this out here. The famed teller of stories, now herself tangled in a tale of woe. Through my art, I'll take my revenge. I'll carve my treachery with wood and harden my hate into iron as I build a cage for her shining stone. It sounds like a cage for, like, her heart. I'll carve my treachery with wood and harden my hate into iron. That's, you know, that's, I don't know. I'm just speculating here. This stone has pierced too many hearts and stained souls with greed, so why do you seek it? If only you could see these seas as I do. That's actually, wow, it's a little bit too close to home. If only you could see these seas in this land in real life as I do. As, you know, as the freedom truth seekers. Gosh, skeletons are just like cops. Every time I start making progress, they show up out of nowhere. Alright, okay, so perhaps now only rum can open your eyes to the truth. That's kind of weird, right? Rum and opening your eyes to the truth. That's really not how it works. That's not how alcohol works, but it's kind of interesting that they chose that. It's kind of like that is Satanism in itself. Drink rum and you'll find the truth, right? Like... Drink truth and show you the path forwards. Seek the cave of bones on Plunder Valley. Deep it lies near Bird of Stone. Stories told in lifeless bone. The forsaken captain points to fire and ash. Hand in hand, two lovers face their destiny. The rum runner laid her drinks to rest. The thief hides behind her mask of gold. So maybe this is another way to look at it, because it says the only rum can open your eyes to the truth, and then this chick. Hand in hand, two lovers face destiny, and the rum runner laid her drink to rest. So does that mean she stopped caring? You know, there's a lot of different ways you could interpret that, but I'm not going to sit here and, you know, bore you guys. Like I said, people don't want to pay attention to this information anyway. People say that these tall tales, who wants to do the tall tale 5 times? I talked about that in the last episode though too. You know, they don't want to do the tall tale 5 times in a row, but they'll play 40,000 rounds of Halo or 40,000 rounds of Battlefield, which is ultimately just the same thing, and you're ultimately doing it with the same goal. Your goal is to win, to you know, stomp on everybody else in the lobby and get the dub, right? The same thing with Fortnite, stomp on everybody else in the lobby and get the dub. So it's like you can do that 50,000 times, but you can't do these tall tales with a story-driven narrative. It doesn't make any sense to me. But it's also, people's attention spans are absolutely devastated. Most of the people, most of the movies people watch nowadays don't even have a good story. Like we were talking about the Deadpool versus Wolverine movie, or I don't, is that the name of it? There's no good story. It's just them beating the crap. There's literally a scene of them beating the crap out of each other. There's no allegory. It's not an allegorical film like They Live. In the movie They Live, he tries to get the black character, I forget his name. He's an absolute legend. Tries to get the black character to see the vision, right? To see the truth by putting these glasses on, and they refuse. That's a wild fight scene. But that was, way better than anything I heard about the Deadpool versus Wolverine movie. That fight scene was hilarious. It was awesome. It was shot really well. A lot of movies nowadays are shot. They're so dark, like films, and like they're. I want to see the I don't know, the Twilight guy's Batman movie, but that movie, it's so dark. It's like you can't see anything. It's so weird. It's like, oh, I want to watch. If I want to watch a Batman movie, I want to watch it for the action. But in that movie, in the trailer, look, you can't see anything. If I would have went and saw that movie in the theater, I would have brought a headlamp with me just to try to be able to make out what the hell I'm trying to watch. All right, get back to the tall tale. Let me get Cubbyhole podcast going. I have a WXP on Raid Shadow Legends right now, so I'm utilizing it to the best of my ability. I need some more food. There we go. There we go. That's the food I need. So Nate Cap on Cubbyhole is talking about the Divine Logos. That's why I named my ship in the high seas the Logos. And it's a ship in the Matrix too, right? Which is another amazing allegory. But when you do these tall tales, whether you do, I mean, you have to, in order to get all the commendations, you have to collect all the journals. I highly recommend going and finding the journals. I know it takes a little bit of time, but it's worth it just to get that little bit of more story. I love the story of this Sea of Thieves. I love it. I love it. Apex had a story going for a little while, but there's Apex Legends doesn't have produced books, like Sea of Thieves does. I don't think what live service video game has books, you know? Just like Sea of Thieves does. Sea of Thieves has books and comics to build out the world and give you more lore. It's so awesome, so good. And the artwork in that comic is really, all of the comics are really good. They look awesome. Now you hold my special spyglass. A test to see if you can be trusted with the stone I keep. Sail to Discovery Ridge. Seek my treacherous mark. Stand in place and drink in the view. Yes, I'll do that. Stone's location spoken to you? Savage and supplies steal my nerve for golden greed I have to serve. So I gotta go to Discovery Ridge. Welcome in, welcome in. Oh, I'm gonna make sure you guys can still hear. Talking, am I talking? I'm singing. Okay. I'm using my old headset like I was last night, so. Before I go to Discovery Ridge, you know I gotta get this ashen chest. So it's north side. That's on the beach? No, it's not on the beach. So I know exactly where those rocks are. What? Name games? What? First try? Yo, I got the loot! Okay, we'll keep the gold hoarders items in that one. We'll put some skulls in that one. Oh man, I'm not familiar with Discovery Ridge as familiar as I am with this island. So I am not gonna lie, I'm kind of nervous. But I think we'll make it. I kind of want more skelly skulls. Alright, better go to Discovery Ridge. I'm watching Concon's video to see where I'm going here. Gold and greed I have to serve. So we're going to the west side of the island over there. He's talking about Krishna and Christ and the where these words comes from. It really makes me want to listen to the. Is it a Beatles song? My sweet love. I think it's a George Harrison song. I'm gonna have to find that song on Spotify once this episode. This episode for this podcast is about. It's almost over, so I'll be able to find that song. Okay, I really feel like I should have had some water on my ship. Oh, I have a skeleton on Raid Shadow Legends. I gotta level up here. He hit his max level. So we'll go back to the ship. I'll level up my skelly and find out where we have to go on the map since I'm not as familiar with this island. Most of the time when you do this tall tale, it's been putting me on plunder to where so I don't have to sail the Discovery Ridge. I can hang out at plunder, find the Trapmaker's Key, and then go straight north, which is a decent sail, to I forget the island. Sailor's Bounty, I think it's called. Alright, give me 1 second. Level up the Skelly. Find out where I'm going. Oh, that's a beautiful view. All right, sick. Got the skeleton upgraded, ready to go. Where are we going? So we just did salvage and supply steel my nerve. For gold and greed, I have to serve. See, for gold and greed, this trap maker is serving, right? He's not serving the truth. He's serving, this is why order following cowards, people say, "Oh, thank you for your service." Yeah, your service of being an order following coward. How about you start standing up for yourself and do a service to the truth? Traps and treasure, I craft the first part of the deal, and she provides the rest. The stone you seek leads only to broken bones and crushing ruin. Fair warning given? Very well. Here's where it lies. Through leafy palms I stumble and tread. Through rum and greed I lost my head. See, exactly. Through rum and greed. They're just, everything I say, they're just hammering on that point. So it's about middle of the island. So from where I'm at, I gotta go south. It's about right there, where that path is. Looking for a skelly with no head. Oh! Oh, yes! Oh, give me that! Give it! Yes! 3 mandarins! Okay, sorry, I get excited about ancient coins. Kind of distracted me. Okay, no, we're going south. We're finding that pathway. And we're finding a skelly with no head. Okay, if you really do seek the stone, you need to find the key to my workshop here on Discovery Ridge. The door it opens lies elsewhere. Sailor's Bounty key goes deep into caves where waters sleep. Also, I left a surprise for you. Oh, fun. Plundered supplies helps my plight. Friends of the sea fill my sight. Okay. Let me look that one up. So it's right where I'm at, just to the left a little bit. And there is a sea. Is that it? That looks like it. No, that's not it. We're looking for a seahorse just like that in a crevice. Oh, I might have to go back to the vessel because I don't know this island. Okay, I'm being stubborn. Might as well go back. It's already taken me this long. All right, back on track. Here's the crevice. Where's the logos? Looking for the logos here. Oh, I need some more food. Oh yeah, I see it. It's right there. Whoa, it looks sick. All right, now we go back to the old Sailor's Bounty. I am not familiar with this island. Where'd my vessel go? So now he's talking about the, he went from Christ and Christos to Ptah. Now he's getting into the creator, the grand architect of the universe. Which reminds me, I watched The Matrix Reloaded a few days ago. Such a classic. I found a few things that I don't think any other true speaker has mentioned before. There was like a few symbols, like for example, Niobe. When she saves Morpheus, Niobe saves Morpheus with a vehicle that's called, it's a Pontiac Firebird, right? And a Firebird, what is a Firebird? It's the Phoenix. So maybe Niobe, that's a representation of Niobe being the Phoenix, right? And this is how we break it down. We use our imagination. We find the allegory and get closer to the truth. We weed out the inconsistencies. There's also, when they came off of the elevator to go talk to the Merovingian, as soon as they got off the elevator, the number 101 was right above their head, and the number 101 is a very powerful symbol in the first Matrix because it was an Easter egg to the book and the movie 1984. 101 is the room that holds your deepest and darkest fears. This is really good stuff. They put so much good stuff in those Matrix movies. Talk about them all day. Let's head north. We got to go to Sailor's Bounty. It's going to be a journey. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Appreciate you guys. Now he's talking about Osiris. Osiris, he said, this is a quote from Nate Cap. He said, Osiris is the embodiment of the Logos, right? Because Logos is logic, or Logos is the word. This is why they say religions, if religions didn't have a little bit of truth within their word, nobody would pay attention to it, right? If the religion was just all lies. Another very powerful quote is, artists use lies to tell the truth, while politicians use lies to cover them up. Another really good. I don't know if I've shared that on this channel before or not, but I'm very nervous because if a Skelly ship pops up and if they blow that up, the entire Tall Tale is done. Now he's getting into Babylon, which, speaking of Babylon, I just got to Babylon and Titan Quest again. I'm very excited. I really need to beat Titan Quest, but I also really need to play some more Sega Genesis Classic games. That actually, the last video I did of the Sega Genesis, classics actually got a decent amount of views. Or a decent amount of views for this channel, I should say. Beautiful day out here in Seas. I freaking love it because it's super doom and gloomy. Doom and gloom outside. That's another thing I need to do on top of all of the book reviews and the books I need to read and all of this work I'm already behind on. I feel I really need to update the thumbnails for all of these tall tales. Now I already completed the ones with no commentary, but as far as the ones with commentary that I've been starting recently, they have no thumbnails, and I think that affects a lot. But making a thumbnail on my slow computer, it takes like, we're looking at an hour of thumbnail. It's a lot of time. A lot of time it could be spending sailing the high seas. We're on safer seas, but you get the point. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and stop here at Port Merrick just to get some of this loot off in case I do get sunk. Ooh, yeah, there's a skelly ship out there. Oh, yeah, I do got to take a pit stop here. The log I put in the fire needs to be readjusted. It's a little too close to the door, and I probably need to throw in another log because it is pretty freaking cold outside right now. It's Lethal Weapon season, everybody. So after Thanksgiving, if you haven't watched Lethal Weapon, the world's best Christmas movie on the entire planet, you need to go watch Lethal Weapon. And then after Lethal Weapon, you can watch the second best Christmas movie on the entire planet called Die Hard. I'm going to drop the anchor just because I don't like when my boat goes too far past my goal. So actually, just now I just got the idea of. So I've been playing Cubbyhole podcasts on the side while playing Fallout 4. I'm kind of thinking of. I'm kind of thinking I should record Cubbyhole podcast while playing Sea of Thieves instead of Fallout 4. When I'm finally ready to update that playlist and get that one completed, I think that would be really cool. I could play on safe seas, record Cubbyhole podcasts. That'd be fun. My original idea was to play Fallout 4 because it was so popular, but still doesn't help this channel. Like us people in the freedom community, in the truth and freedom community, we are. I hate to use the word shadow ban. But they did bring Mark Devlin's YouTube channel back. I think they are bringing Vinny Eastwood's. I think Vinny Eastwood's channel came back. Not entirely sure. But Mark Devlin's channel did come back. So all of that money he could have made during the scamdemic was lost. But hopefully he's still making something from all of the work that he's been doing. That's it. That was pretty fast. Oh, I gotta go left to avoid that island. Oh, that's loot. That's okay. Just trying to get the tall tail knocked out so I can start doing the next ones. Hope everybody's doing good today. Hope everybody's staying warm. Like I said, in the Midwest, it is freaking cold out here today. And please know, if you are a human being, you matter. And you have infinite value. Never forget it. I woke up, I listened to a really sad Elvis song. And then I listened, right after that, I listened to You Can't Bring Me Down by Suicidal Tendencies. Hopefully I don't get flagged by that band name. You know, whenever I look up that band name in the YouTube search engine, it's always like, suicide prevention. You know, it's like, dude, chill. I just want to listen to the Tendencies. All I wanted was a Pepsi. And YouTube wouldn't give it to me. I'm spending Thanksgiving with two of the sweetest dogs on the planet. I got Squirt Dog behind me. Oh, I never adjusted the log. So when I get to this island and park, I gotta adjust the log so our fire doesn't go out. I got Squirt Dog, aka Captain Squirt, and I got the Snoop Dog, aka Snoop Dogg, Snoopy, Snoop Lion. But he's in the bedroom right now. He's gonna be an antisocial for some reason. Where's Squirt? Squirt behind me? Oh, Squirt's chilling. Squirt's snoozing behind me. Snoopy's probably sleeping in my bed. That'll do her. Let me adjust this fire log. Adjust the fire. And I will be right back. Give me a few minutes. And I'll leave the mic unmuted. Maybe you guys can hear, get some cubby hole. Here, I'll turn it all the way up.
This is a form of sign.
Wow, I still muted it by habit. That's okay. At least my mouth's moving. Using my old headset, you guys can still hear me. Pretty sick. And for whenever you guys decide to do this tall tale, these tricks are tricky. These are some tricky tricks, but I'll show you a little method that gets me through it. This is the 5th time I've done this tall tale, so you gotta trust me. So for the first set of traps, you can just dodge them pretty easy. And then the second set, this is where it gets tricky, but it's really not that hard. It's really, like, it took me a few times to practice it, but if you just hug, I'm going to call it hug the spikes. You got to hug the spikes. So we'll let them reset, just so I don't. So if you get hit by these spikes carrying this drum, the quest will stop, and you'll have to redo this whole thing over again. Wow. I kind of don't want to do all that over again right now. Oh my gosh. I'm so butthurt right now. Oh my gosh. Well, I could just dive to the island. Won't take that long. Son of a... I'm not a fan of those spikes. That's it. I'm gonna have to do it over again. Well, I'm embarrassed. I had literally one job, and I failed. But oh, it's okay. Luckily, I have nothing better to do, but I better hurry up. The dogs might have to geo eventually. I did take them before I started this. I did this yesterday. I did this same thing a few days ago, where the keg got blown up. It's tricky. It's tricky. Tricky tricksters.
Spock! Polly got a bargain. Polly got a bargain. Grade A traps for treasure and tombs. Spock! Fully guaranteed. Scott, what's the use? No one wants...
Thought my sword was gonna be the first thing to get pulled out. My bad. What the heck? Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate you. Appreciate you.
Considered a very unique double temple.
It's taking me back to Discovery Ridge again. That's so lame. But it's okay. Maybe there's more loot there. Let's do it again. This is Kung Fu. Kung Fu is practice. They never shoot rocket, or they never shoot cannons at me on this island. Now all of a sudden. Stop it. Bad skeletons. Remember, kids, hippies are bad people pretending to be nice, and goth and punk rockers are nice people pretending to be bad. Where do like hip-hop artists stand on that? Hip-hop artists are just real. They're just real. They wear loose clothes for comfort. and to carry more guns. They wear loose clothes to carry a brace of pistols. Son, I'm so butthurt. I was talking all that. Oh, you guys got to be careful. The traps will get you. Oh, boom! Explosion. Restart the whole tall tale. I've done this tall tale more than a few times. I know exactly what I'm doing. Walks right into the spikes. All right, at Discovery Ridge. Again. Alright, okay, so... Oh, stop it, ship. Stop it. Let me make sure I have no holes. That sounded sketchball. Okay. Oh, one of my skeletons leveled up again. They're leveling up fast with this WXP. I'm gonna have to stop for a minute, level him up, and get back at it. Where's the skeleton with no head? Ooh, it's dark over here. So from where the ship was, it was a little bit into the island. Son of a... Got kind of disoriented here. Okay, so if that's where the ship is, no head should be over here. Oh, that's where I was at. It's got
and the ascent
what is a nice way to say this? It's got the jolly guy holding a grog on the beach. Down on the beach. Buying things off the internet. Sports. Sports. Might be over there. You better be over there. Okay, I keep fighting instead of leveling up my skeleton on raid. Shadow Legends. Wrong side of the beach. Ooh, I hear that siren. Alright, I gotta level up the skeleton. What level is he? He's level 20. Hold on, I'm getting back to it here. Change that level 20 for a level 1. Wow, start the fight going. Okay. Like I said, I got double XP on Raid Shadow Legends going that they gave me. So I'm going to use that. Through island waters I rode in awe, spirited by a fearsome jaw. Let me look that up using Concon's walkthrough. So west side with a fish and a paddle boat. You try to attack me, snakey snake? That's what happens. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. I really appreciate you guys. You guys are epic. Oh, there we are. Fishy and a paddle boat. And you guys know I'm going to come back to get that siren. Jesus, I thought those silly skeletons were... Yeah. Yeah, I gotta run with it fast. Where's that siren? He's out there. Out in the water. I hear him. Yeah, I'm still really embarrassed about what happened earlier. I had the keg and it blew up. I swear I'm a professional pirate. I promise. I promise you, chat. Alright, you know I gotta get that siren, because I already blew up once. So I need to get my money's worth out of this tall tale. Oh gosh, Spotify auto-played some whack podcast that is totally not the Covey Old podcast. I'm gonna start playing some music, because I want to listen to that. What was it, George Harrison song? I forget. I also have to use the restroom, but I'll get to a safe spot. Bro, break open! Thank you! Hope everybody's doing good today. Hope you guys are having fun. We're chilling. It's a gorgeous day for the seas. I'm so tired of skeletons. I'll get my revenge once I continue this tall tale. Because you gotta kill like 100 skellies. Gets kind of exciting. Gets kind of heated. Alright, I'm gonna use the restroom. I know there was a horn over there. I already have loot on here. Might as well go grab it. But I'll be back. Doo-doo-doo. I'm gonna play some music too. I need to get some music going. Yeah, before I start moving again, welcome everybody. Welcome. Let me find some music on Spotify. We're gonna keep going. Oh my gosh, I am still very embarrassed. I'm still extremely butthurt. I'm a professional pirate, and I cannot believe that I blew up the first keg. But it's okay. I'm gonna get that gold curse. Even if it kills me. Yarr! Even if it kills me, I'm going to get the gold curse. Oh, My Sweet Lord by George Harrison. That's what I was talking about. Wow, very synchronistic with what I was just listening to. All right, let's get back to work. This guitar riff is awesome. Oh, of course. Gotta do it. Gotta do it in safer seas. Too many rotten, flat-footed scallywags on the high seas to do any tall tales. All right, hold on. I can't read chats right now. I'm putting on the James Brown Christmas album. Where to go? James Brown. James Brown Christmas. That's what I'm talking about right there. Now I got that funky soul. They blew up your keg? Oh, that'd be so frustrating. That would send me on a rage of vengeance. I would not let them play the game until they left the lobby. Where am I going? What the... Yeah, trying to get the gold curse is, oh my gosh, it's so much work. I'm so close to getting it though, too. Perfect course right there. Yeah, I don't know. I don't like that. They cheese ball through the gold curse. I don't know. I'm not cheese balling through the gold curse. I'm right there, dude. I'm so close to that curse. Add me. Look at the top right of the screen. Goldhawk 5. Add me up, bro. Let's get the gold curse together as a unit. Hey, thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah, I don't mind it either. I think it's great storytelling. $3,500 dude, you are a legend. Oh no. Please just be nighttime. I cannot sail into a storm. Holy cow. That's a lot of grinding, brother. Nice. Yeah, that's my goal. I want to complete all these commendations and get all the curses. I started getting pretty good at PvP on Hourglass, but it's just hard. Like the skill gap is insane. Especially on, like, I can tell how playing this game would be so much easier on mouse and keyboard, because there's just so many like emotes, and you're able to swap weapons so much faster. Yeah, ooh, the cheaters. Freaking Spotify's worthless. Glitched on me. Okay, so whatever. I wanted to listen to the music without commercials anyway. But I don't have the James Brown album, Christmas album, on my jump drive. Dang it. Hold on. Let me get some more music going. Son of a... Wow. All the music stopped because Spotify is glitched. Of all the things I am thankful for, Spotify is not on that list. And my jump drive is not connected to the PlayStation right now, so I'm just listening to no music. Let me play a shanty for y'all. Okay, I'm almost there, you dumb Meg. Oh yeah, you're right. Hold on, I'm trying to get away from this Megalodon now. What? Where's the island? Oh, it's hardcore to the right. Oh, I see it. That's it over there. Yar, we're gonna get this tall tale done. Son of a, I had the horn the whole time. I always forget because I usually like to, I like to sell them. I'm really stingy with the horns. Okay, we made it though. Yes, we made it again. Second time on the same live stream. We have a true pirate legend in the chat, everybody. If anybody disrespects this pirate legend, I will ban you from the chat. Somehow. I don't know how, I'll figure it out. Alright, let me make sure the ship is good. Okay, let's try this again. Actually, I'm gonna probably use the restroom again just to get it out of my system. Exactly. Put that in quotes. People can think what they want. It doesn't make them right. Yes, sir. Or madam. Alright, I'll be right back. Just in case if I do blow myself up, I won't, soil myself. So give me 5 minutes. Or less than that. I'll be right back. Okay. I should find music too. Oh, it's right there. Hold on. Sorry, chat. It's hard for me to play video games without music, but... Oh, it's dark back here. Oh, I need my phone. I'm hooking up my jump drive to the PlayStation 5 because Spotify is absolutely worthless. And if you pay for Spotify, why are you too lazy to download your own music? Ooh, it's hot back here behind the PlayStation. Okay. Let me get some music going. Whoo-wee. This is a wild stream. I'm still very embarrassed for that first explosion of the trap maker's gunpowder key. Maybe I should put on some classical music just so I don't blow this thing up. Yeah, that's a steal. I mean, I can't blame you for that. That's a steal, right? 6 people for $20 a month? I mean, yeah, but it's just, I've worked with a lot of local bands and a lot of local artists, hip-hop artists, punk rockers, metalheads. It's like we all equally hate. I'm going to put on some Aesop Rock. That should get me in the zone. We all just equally hate Spotify because... So, my my friend's band, I'm not going to say the name because they kind of did me dirty, but this punk rock band, they had 20,000 monthly worldwide listeners. Oh my gosh, he's got a freaking keg. Correction, they have 2 kegs. Uh, 20,000 monthly listeners, and for that month they got paid $2. I think it was less than that. I think it was like 70 cents they got paid for having 20,000 monthly listeners. You know, that's insane. Okay, I swear, please, Allah, please God, do not let me blow this thing up. Praise Jah. Jah, please do not let me. Jah, give me the power to not blow this up. I've done these traps so many times. Okay, these are easy. First set's easy. Let me say that again. Just a little dodgy dodge, dodgy dodge, dodge. I'm gonna have to hit my nicotine vape before I even get in here. Oh my gosh. I'm so embarrassed. I cannot do it again. Okay, so this is the set that's usually tricky. But if you hug the spikes, just hug these bad boys. Do the old spike hug, yes! Yes, I'm through! Yes, chat! We're completing this tall tale, boys. So that second set is very intimidating. The second set of traps is really intimidating, but if you hug them and be patient, you'll be able to get through them. Now I'm getting my revenge on these skellies. These stupid skellies. Let me fill up on some food here. Aesop Rock got me into the mood. Yes, thank you, Aesop Rock. Shout out to Aesop Rock. Yes, I'm fired up. Oh, my Skelly on Raid Shadow Legends reached max level. I need to level this guy up. Dude, just go to Davy Jones's locker. It's really not that difficult. To quote the scientist from Jurassic Park. Oh, dude, that's a good tip. Oh, I'm an unprofessional pirate. But at least the keg's not gonna blow up now. That's a plus. Yeah! Back into the action, yar! That keg will blow up if you spend too much time in here. So I'm just gonna skedaddle. That's what I always do, is just skedaddle. Get out of the way. And it goes same both ways. Just hug them spikes. Don't hug these spikes, because they're very dangerous, as we learned earlier. Oh! Hold on, sorry. I just gotta turn around and take a minute. Like, this cave is beautiful. I mean, this is gorgeous. I mean, if anybody denies how gorgeous this cave is, you're gonna get the ban hammer. No, I'm just kidding. I keep using that as a threat, and I don't even know how to ban people. Beautiful cave. All right, let's get out of here. How's everybody doing? Anybody watch the Twisted Metal? We got any Twisted Metal fans in the chat? Oh, before I set sail, let me level up this Skelly. Go to the tavern. I love Raid Shadow Legends is actually a really fun game. I started playing it to I downloaded this app where you play more games. The more games you play and progress through them, they'll give you more Amazon gift cards. And then I kind of stopped going for the Amazon gift cards and I just started playing Raid Shadow Legends. That's how fun this game is. Oh, my skeletons in the Guardian Training Center. Guardian Ring need to be leveled up. Alright. Sorry, chat. Coming back. Let me put a 2-star Skelly in the battle. Alright. Oh, there he is. What up, Oro? Oro! Yes! We're gonna finish this tall tale! Oh my gosh, I forgot about the horn again. Well, I'm almost there. I guess I could use it. Yes, yes, sir. That is Crescent Isle. All right, I'm gonna have to use the restroom again because I have an empty stomach. We got some loot to pick up here. You know I'm gonna pick up all that loot. All right, another restroom break. Sorry, chat. I'll be right back. I could do this all night. Man, this Kyanite toothpick by Aesop Rock is 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 songwriting. 10 out of 10 beat. Let me make sure you guys can hear me. Testing. Sick. My character's still talking. Talking stockings. All right, let's do this. Is that another siren too? Or no, just a skull? I'll take it. Again, the game design. I'm not going to talk about this cave as much as I talked about the last cave, but solid, beautiful, gorgeous, ravishing. Now I got to take the stone from this Skelly's crotch. Sorry, guy. Ammo box. Yep. Taking it. Get a little bit more, a little bit more gold off this tall tale. Pretty sick, pretty sick. Oh, where'd the skull go? Oh. that all this island's given us today? Take another one of these. Oh, another one of those back there. It is just a storage crate, so I don't know if it's worth it. Probably gonna keep moving. Yeah, I got a decent amount. Let's head back to plunder. A lot of exciting stuff on GTA. Anybody play GTA in the chat? We have the super yacht missions are 5 times money and EXP. So I will probably, I know all of my family is they're out there eating delicious food that's probably been marinating for days, and I'm over here hanging out with a couple of beagles. Not complaining. It is what it is. So I'll probably go on Twitch. If you guys want to follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/BeagleEyeVisions. I will probably be doing those super yacht missions. Because I enjoy those super yacht missions. I really enjoyed my yacht. My yacht is named after the amazing ship known as the Nebuchadnezzar. Love the Nebuchadnezzar, so that's why I kind of love doing those missions. If you want to hang out with me over there on Twitch, that'd be sick. Because you know what I'm eating for dinner today on Thanksgiving? I'm probably going to be eating a frozen pizza. Again, not complaining, I'm thankful. I'm thankful for my frozen pizza. Making me feel like Mac Miller over here. Frozen pizza with the solid internet connection, you know. Could be worse. Could be a lot. Oh my gosh. Could be a lot worse. I really thank you guys, all you guys for in and out of the chat. Appreciate you. Those who've been staying in the chat, I appreciate all you guys tuning in. Thanks for coming to hang out with me. Oh yeah, I'll probably sail on my. So I'll go from my safer seas vessel to go over to my GTA vessel. And both of them are wrapped in gold. You know, we got gold on the sails, gold on the cannon. I love it. Gotta stay gold. I need to find my copy of the DVD of King Arthur, the Guy Ritchie King Arthur movie. That movie is, oh my god, so extremely underrated, just like Sea of Thieves. I've been needing to watch that movie. Study the allegory, study the symbols, study the logos. I really wish Subway was open today. I would have loved you know, a foot-long sub with no dead flesh on it. No, you know. Would have been sick, but they're closed. That's good. That's good. I don't want them to be open, you know, for people like me to come and bother them. They need to be with their family. Everybody deserves to be with their families today. Unless you're like me and you don't want to. You don't want to. I guess you don't want to participate. I have more fun with these two beagles. Dude, they're going ham town. Leave me alone. Stupid skellies. Ugh. You are a scumbag. I'm going to write a letter to your skeleton mother, dude. Both you guys. Where's Captain Briggsy? Your freaking children are out here causing a ruckus. Oh, ammo crate? That's mine. It's got my name written all over it. I'm so tired of you skeletons. Even though I'm using skeletons. I have a skeleton army on Raid Shadow Legends. Okay, you guys really want to fight. Okay, so I gotta pause the Aggressive Steven song by Aesop Rock so I can hear the rest of the Tall Tale. He's by the campfire. I always lose him.
Squawk! So you found the trap maker, eh? I never meant for her to come to any harm.
Yeah, I found the trap maker twice. Believe
Since you
me,
had me for supper if
that
I
was
hadn't
not fun.
introduced them. And
Just
I've been
kidding.
racked
That
with
was
guilt
actually
ever
that
since
was a
you
lot
went
of fun.
missing. If I had feathers, they'd be molting. But now, you've inspired me to turn over a new leaf. I know I've been a bad egg, but it's time to mend my ways. And to show my appreciation, I'll deliver that gem of yours for only for free. Goodness of my heart and all that, you know? Now we're mates.
So, I just got the trophy, the Trickster's Folly, that's an awesome trophy. But he's saying, we inspired this bird to turn over a new leaf. And that's awesome, right? So keep studying natural law, you bird. Bird language, the emerald language. Keep studying that. Keep studying natty law. Do the right thing because it's the right thing to do. Okay? And I hear another siren. So there's a siren and some ammo we gotta pick up. Maybe cue the Aesop rock again. Probably turn in all this loot and then I'll hop over to GTA on Twitch. Okay, hold on. Unfortunately, I gotta pause the music. Where'd that siren go? Must be under my vessel over here. No. Where are you, siren? Oh, it's over here. I hear it. I hear it. Gold! Give me the gold! Well, that was a fail. All right. I probably need to put another log in the fire so we all don't freeze. Yeah, I think I'm finished with this island. Unless a Ashen Lord captain happens to pop up. I'll be right back. Let me add a log. Let me add a log to the old fire here, over yonder, over here, the old fire, the old wood stove fire here. And I will be right back to turn in this loot, and then I will complete the tall tale. Thank you guys so much for coming to hang out with me. I really appreciate it. This has been a super fun tall tale, especially with the chat. You guys are awesome. I'll be right back. All right. Sorry about that, chat. Thanks again for tuning in. We're gonna turn in this loot. Go play some yacht missions on GTA. What an awesome tall tale. That was a lot of fun. I can guarantee there's going to be a skeleton that's going to pop up from here to plunder. Might get a little heated. We'll see. That might get lucky. Yeah, might get lucky. No way. It feels wrong. This feels weird. Not one skelly ship? I guess, maybe they're feeling bad for me for having to restart the whole entire tall tale all over again. Wow, actually got lucky. That's awesome. I should go to the casino. What's up, Sapper? Chillin', about to wrap up this tall tale. Kinda late to the party, my friend. Oh, it's all good. Don't apologize, man. Glad you're here. Eating some turkey, that's what's up. It is turkey day for sure. I logged into GTA, got my turkey shirt. Everybody make sure you log into GTA, get yourself a free turkey shirt. Yeah, about to hop over to Twitch and do all of the super yacht missions on the Nebuchadnezzar because the super yacht missions are 5 times money. So I'll probably hop over to Twitch. Keep listening to awesome music. Oh, one of my skellies is max level here. I gotta level up my skelly. Let me do a little dance. Do a little dance while I level up my skelly. Raid Shadow Legends, please sponsor me. I know I need like 2,000 subscribers, but just give me the slide. All right. Yeah, I did, the title of the video is The Art of the Trickster, or at least it should be. I don't know if I brain farted and fluffed it up, but, I already completed the tall tale, so I'm kind of just turning in loot. Turning in loot, probably get to skedaddling, go grind some GTA out, make some more money for the new mansion DLC coming out. I bet the mansions are going to be expensive. I debated on welcome in Mr. Carrot. I actually like that name. I debated on doing another tall tale like right after this one. Like here, I'll show you. I'm so close to that gold curse. Like, oh my god, I'm so unbelievably close. Yeah, yep, that's what I'm working on. See, I just finished The Art of the Trickster. Got all of this. Oh, it makes me so happy to see this. Oh, I got that capstan too. I should throw that capstan on, see what it looks like. So, Fate of the Morning Star, that's the one where you gotta go visit the ferryman. So I'll probably just hop over to GTA. I gotta do that one 3 times. Do this one a few more times, this one a few more times. Stars of a Thief, bro? I like that one, actually. I like Stars of a Thief. Yo, top right of the screen, Gold Hawk 5. Add me, bro. If anytime you're doing Stars of the Thief, you know, shoot me a message. I will do those with you, because I actually like Stars. I actually like a lot of these Tall Tales. They're fun. But yeah, this is the next one I'm working on. I've just been doing them in order. I'm 3 Tall Tales. I'm on PlayStation 5. Yeah, I'm always looking for more people to do these tall tales with, because it makes it so much more fun. That's the allegory of money, right? Like I have $100 million on GTA, but I don't play GTA with anybody. I don't have anybody to play GTA with because the cross-platform is garbage. I don't know why they sold us the same game 8 times and still not cross-platform, but you know. Can you put your name and then the message cuts off? You should be able to just add Goldhawk 5. Top right of the screen right there, Goldhawk 5. That's my Microsoft, like, Sea of Thieves name. Because I started playing this game on Microsoft. And then if that doesn't work, I don't know how to show you my other name. My other name is Sly WTMN. So all the loot is done for. Yep, I think that's it. Probably gonna hop over to GTA, play some super yacht missions, earn some more money for these mansions about to come out. I think they come out December, sometime in December. Speaking of December, I need to record the next book review. You know, Beagle Eye Visions. For those of you, if this is your first time in Beagle Eye Visions, I do a new book review every first of the month. Okay, that's what I sell my channel as a huge draw. There's a stink bug on the TV. Freaking ridiculous. Indiana state bird right there. Freaking stink bugs. But what was I saying? Soul Beast, yo, can I see it from here? My crew invites. No, might as well. I'm gonna log out and go to the menu. We should be friends though, if you sent it. Or I might have to go through because I had to download the Xbox application. All right, I'm gonna make sure I got you before I dive out of here. Yo, I got it, friend. I got you. You got the Gears of War photo. All right. Sick. We got it. Yeah, let me know. I'm available all day long tomorrow. So if you want to do, I'll help you do Stars of Thief. Here, let's go to it. I can help you do Stars of Thief if you want to help me do. What the heck am I getting into? Oh, Tall Tale. Yeah. If you want to, like, we can do Stars of a Thief and then do the Fate of the Morning Star if you want. Or, you know, I'll just help you do it. I don't care. I'm down. This is what the high seas is all about. It's about freedom. We should be educating each other. But, yes. Stars of the Thief. I've already completed it, so I would have no problem helping you out. Just let me know. Let me know, friend. Mr. Carrot. Got you. We're in there like some swimwear. All right, everybody. Thank you so much. Thank you so much if you made it this far. If you joined in the chat, I appreciate you guys. You guys are all legends. Yeah, thanks for coming to hang out with me on this. Holidays are weird for me, so. But thanks again, everybody. I'm gonna go play GTA. All of them to do after the Stars of Thief. Okay, no problem, because they pay us. Every time you complete a tall tale, they give you gold, and so that's good enough for me. Thank you so much if you made it this far. I really appreciate it. Look forward, me and Mr. Carrot. I forgot his gamer tag. Me and Mr. Carrot maybe might catch me on here. Catch me on Twitch streaming. I'm gonna hop over to Twitch, play some GTA, earn more money for these mansions. Heck yeah! What a good Telltale. What a good game. All right, stay tuned, stay golden, everybody. Happy holidays, whatever you celebrate. Have happy days. Twitch is twitch.tv/BeagleEyeVisions. Dude, you're a legend, Mr. Carrot. Shout out to Mr. Carrot, everybody. You're a legend. Yeah, appreciate that. I need all the follows. So on YouTube, I'm like 12 subscribers away from being able to get Twitch drops and things like that. And I have a lot of people who watch Twitch just to get the Sea of Thieves Twitch drops, but I can't get them yet, so they don't watch me, even though they're friends, because, you know, we got to watch the Sea of Thieves partner approved. But I'm almost there. I'm almost there. I can get the Twitch drops. I just need a few more subscribers. Yes, a few more followers on Twitch. All right, everybody. Gave you the Midwest goodbye. Follow me on Twitch. I'm gonna go play GTA on Twitch. Stay tuned and stay golden, everybody. Do the right thing because it is the right thing to do, and then that will lead the entire world to true freedom. So, anyways, all right. Stay tuned, stay golden, everybody. Appreciate you guys. I'm out of here. Beagle Eye Vision signing off.